Thunderbolts will move it right to left as we look at it here.
To receive the kickoff.
You'll notice there's a lot of players from Temecula, California on here for both teams, and they all know each other. So there's going to be a little California connection
number 22.
Both ways.
Greg O'Donnell to kick it off. Thought they'd have Marcus Rogers back there, but it looks like it's going to be Raheem Holland back deep. Along with Delvin Wingfield, I believe. Might be Tracy McNair. Here's the kick. Deep. It's not going to matter who's returning it because it goes, hits the upright, then hits the crossbar and comes back into the middle of the field. That was pretty impressive, but that's wind here at the Thunderbolt comes out of the open end from the south and the southeast, and that's the way if you want to get deep kicks, go in that direction.
Greg O'Donnell, nice and high, not only far but high. And that's something he's been working on all season, Jim.
At the 25-yard line as we start the ball game. Play action. Look to the right. Man is open. Ball caught. Do the first down up across the 40 to the 41-yard line. Up on the right side, Xavier Ayers.
Number 2, Xavier Ayers.
And immediately we notice Western New Mexico, Joey, come out with a kind of a more conventional setup with a fullback, 2 wide receivers. I kind of like that. Long count. Brings a man in motion. That's Ayers toward the formation. Play action. Here comes pressure. Gets away. Spins out of it. Then the pressure gets to him and they sack him.
That's a pack sack.
Well, he eluded Estica, but then Morgan Fox in there to finish him off. Big loss on the play. Back inside the 30-yard line.
The nation's leader in sacks just got another one.
So it's 3rd and 7 now from the 23. So that changes what could have been a run or a pass. Now probably an obvious passing situation. Radabaugh in motion to the right side of the formation. Going to roll the pocket right. AJ looks right. Now stops, tries to get back left, and he goes down back inside the 15-yard line. Good defense there by Western New Mexico on the sack. The freshman, they like this guy, Aaron Luma. Trips to the left this time as they take one of the tight ends out of the game. No score here in the first quarter. Glossman from the pistol. Here comes pressure, and they've got him. Sack him back inside the 30-yard line. Again, it's Morgan Fox.
And Sam Singleton.
Number 7.
They just collapsed the pocket that time.
Back to receive the
Well, if you like punting, welcome to the Thunderbolt.
Punt fest with 3:16 to go here in the first quarter. Going to run it to Cam here. Which way, though? That's the question. They're going to run it to the right side. Up the middle, bust through there, across the 5, and across the 10, and he's close to the first down. Boy, he ran in there with attitude. Double wide out right. Cooper's wide to the left. Single coverage here on Coop, wide to the left. Could go play action, try to hit him over the top here. McDonald on the left hip here from the pistol. They're going to give it to Cam around the right side. Tries to turn the corner. Cuts inside across the 15, 20. Breaks a tackle. 25 out to about the 28-yard line. Good hard run there by Cameron McDonald. Picks up 17 yards and a 1st and 10 for the Thunderwolves.
You could hear the crowd gasp as he got that last 6 yards. It was just, he was gone.
Radaball's in the slot to the left. Williams wide to the left. Forsgren is wide to the right. More or less in a slot as the ball's on the right hash mark. From the pistol, Thompson takes the snap. There's pressure on the edge. They pick it up, though. Now Thompson wants to no, he's going to pass it up the sideline. Man's wide open. Boyd, 50, 40, 35, 30, and he's down inside the 30 at about the 27-yard line. Well, Joe, I think the defense sensed what I did. It looked like Thompson was going to tuck that and run it, and as soon as he moved up on the line of scrimmage, the linebacker left Boyd, and he was wide open.
He just released.
So it's all the way down to the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 Thunderwolves. So that'll set up a potential 50-yard field goal attempt here, or the Thunderwolves could punt it and play field position.
I don't want to say, but this might be the punter's.
That might be where his strong suit is, because he's only been punting the ball. He is indeed coming out. He's only been punting the ball
20 yards.
Yeah, so this might work out. Western Mexico not buying it. They don't have anybody deep. You can just pooch this thing right now. They're going to send somebody back. Here's the snap. Here's the pooch, and this time he angles it off toward the left side. And it's going to be caught. Ball's loose, And it is covered up, though, at the 15-yard line by Western New Mexico. Boy, that looked like interference on the Thunderwolves to me, but the flag did not come out.
They actually gained 15 yards in field position by it hitting off his chest.
Thunderwolves with this unique defense on punt formation are all up. They send 3. They get in there, and they say he was blocked and no roughing. Ribberich fumbles it again, but he gets on top of it. Okay. You know what? I love Kevin Ribberich, but he's a freshman, and I think the experiment may be about over.
Well, I don't know how many times you're going to give him a chance to do that, Jim. One of these times it's going to cost you a football game. I know that John Riston is one of the most patient head coaches in history.
All sports, all the time.
He doesn't give you any sense of confidence right now catching the ball on a punt. But for his sake, he's gotten on top of all of them here today. Estiga, he's up. Looks like he's going to come off the right edge here. Glossman from the pistol. Takes the snap. And here comes pressure. Gets the pass away down the middle of the field. Got a man open into clear across the 40, 30, 20, 10. Touchdown. Western New Mexico getting behind everybody. Xavier Ayers.
Touchdown Mustangs.
And it's an 87-yard touchdown. Give or take a half yard. We'll see what they say officially here. It's either 87 or 86, but what a throw by Glossman.
That'll wake you up. And they didn't send the house. They were in coverage. He just got behind everybody and then turned on the jets. Ayers is a junior, Albuquerque, New Mexico, who can obviously fly.
And that just silenced the Thunderbolt here. Here's the extra point attempt. Kick is up, and it is good. Well, they flip the field in a big-time hurry and get points out of it. 8:54 to go, first half. It's Western New Mexico 7, CSU Pueblo nothing on Fox Sports Pueblo. Boyd in motion. He resets on the left side. They run a draw play. Cam off the right side. He's got the first down and more. Into the secondary. Down the sideline. 40, 30, 20, 10. Down at the 6-yard line. Cam McDonald, the safety, able to chase him down in the secondary. But a big run by Cameron McDonald and gets the Thunderbolts back in business. All the way down to the 5-yard line.
What did John Riston tell us? Seems like everybody stands around waiting for Cam to make a play. And that's what it felt like today. And guess what? Cam just made a play.
And now they need to cash it in here. First and goal from the 5-yard line.
I wish he wasn't winded, though, Jim. I wish he was still out there.
Yeah, he had to come out of the game after the run. Thompson will pitch it right side to Bernard McDonald. Puts his head down, and he's to the goal line. Touchdown! Well, they open it up on the right side, and the sophomore, Bernard McDonald, gets the Thunderbolts on the board.
Well, you had an 86-yard pass play one way, a 57-yard run the other way. That's more like all right.
There we go. Now we're back on schedule. So now it will be Greg O'Donnell in to try the extra point to tie this game up with 7:03 to go in the first half. Radaball's the holder. Good snap. Ball's down. Kick is up. And it is good. 7:03 to go first half. We're all knotted up at 7 apiece. Thunderbolts football on Fox Sports Pueblo. 7-7 is the score. Western New Mexico with the ball from their own 20-yard line. Glossman, fresh off his 86-yard touchdown pass. Play action. Fires right. Ball is caught. Nice move up the field. And getting down the sideline for the first down all the way up to the 35-yard line. Xavier Ayers. He's hot. He scored the touchdown. And here he picks up 15. A little spin move to the sideline.
I think CSU Pueblo's defense needs to... I mean, they're playing so well. And they have nothing to show for it so far.
Glossman directing traffic. Now they shift the formation. Still 10 on the play clock. They're all right. Ball's on the right hash. There is a wide out wide to the right as well. Glossman, a little two-step drop. Pass flat. Caught. First down. That's Larry Young up the sideline. He's to the 46-yard line. Picks up 11.
Number 20, Darius Williams.
Just a quick pass up the sideline. He's a big target, this Larry Young. 6'3". He's out of San Diego. So 3rd and a yard from the 45-yard line of the Thunderbolts. All tied up, 7 apiece, 5:40 to go here in the first half.
Last time on this down, they tried to give it to Marcus Rogers, but he was shoved for a 3-yard loss.
Thunderwolves all up in the gaps here. Long count. Pass right side, caught. And getting up the field, first down and more. Look, the Jets down the sideline. Touchdown by Larry Young. Just as you say, Joe, they go out in the flat. You miss a tackle, and it ends up being a big play. 45-yard strike for the Mustangs. Well, you got to make the tackle right on the line of scrimmage there.
Well, they've run that same play over and over and over again. You're going to have a look at your coverages. Those will be adjustments made at halftime.
No extra point attempt upcoming by Josh McIntyre. Ball down, kick is up, and it is good. 5:14 to go here in the first half. Western New Mexico answers with a touchdown of their own. They lead it 14-7 on Fox. A.J. Thompson up under center here. 2 wide outs to the left. They're kind of tight to the formation. Now they bring Duncan in motion across the formation, wide to the right. Play action. Thompson looks. He's firing down the left sideline. He's got a man open, and it's caught! 35-30, 25-20, 15-10, 5. Touchdown, the Coop Show! Oh, my. DeAndre Cooper. Welcome back, I should say. He's been probably a pretty big part of the offense, Joe, to start this season, but that's an exclamation point there.
He had one last week, slipped through his fingertips.
The key was that time, Joe, 2 hands. And he didn't catch it clean. It kind of a little bobbled for a moment, but he hauled it in. And that good head of steam. He looks like a gazelle going across that secondary. Ball down, kick is up, and it is good. All right. 5:02 to go. First half. We're all tied up at 14 apiece on Fox Sports Pueblo. All right, Tony, thanks. Maybe the fastest 2 touchdowns in RMAC history. You have to go back through the record books, Joe. There, 12 seconds between them. Touchdowns. Fans want some defense here. They want to get that ball back to their hot offense. Last one from the pistol. Low snap, and he handles. Here comes Fox off the edge. Doesn't get to him. Ball's deflected and almost intercepted. Did he get it? Did he get his hands under it? Officials say yes. Estico with the interception somehow got his hands underneath it. I'd love to see a replay. It's not going to matter, but he's got his hands under it somehow.
In real time, it looked like a pick, and the officials agreed.
Yeah, they both looked and agreed, so the Thunderwolves take over at the 28-yard line, courtesy of the tip drill. Morgan Fox coming in there hot on the rush.
And Glassman tried to make the right call, tried to make the right pass.
Fox Sports 1350, KCCY Pueblo.
You mentioned earlier, some of our radio listeners in here, Sergeant Major Colonel Joel Hamilton from Fort Carson, 26-year veteran, 3 tours in Iraq. They honored him today here at the Thunder Bowl, and it's a Military Appreciation Day. We thank everybody in uniform for what you do for us here. 2nd down and 4 from the 9-yard line for the Thunderwolves. Thompson up under center. Quick pass, left side, caught. Duncan trying to get up the sideline, cuts back inside. He's got the first down, and he goes out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
Good to see Kieran Duncan for a guy that was questionable coming into today. He's made some pretty big catches.
Now with the new timing rules in effect, the clock does roll once they put the ball down. So the Thunderwolves shouldn't be in any big hurry here. They should let some time roll off the clock before they attempt this play. Play clock's down to 19. They're not going to do it, though. They're just going to go right up and run the play. Thompson going to hand it off up the middle. McDonald into the end zone. Touchdown! Cameron McDonald. They say, Brooks, we don't need to wait around. We're going to get points right now.
Yeah, I don't think you wait for anything right now.
So with 1:42 to go here in the first half, Thunderwolves have their first lead of the ball game. Trips to the left this time. Glassman from the pistol. Ball's on the right hash mark. Thunderbolts in a kind of a prevent look. Going to rush 3. Here comes Morgan off the edge. Pass right side, and it is on the sideline. Did he get a foot down?
That's
Looks like he did.
Great catch.
Number 11, Larry Young.
Wow, Larry Young somehow tippy-toeing up that sideline out to the 44-yard line. It's a first down. Boy, Adam Clark continued, Joe, throughout that timeout, just ripping into the referee this time.
40 seconds. 40 seconds, please. Thank you.
Little home cooking on the game clock, down to 37 and a half.
Well, the last play started, though, with 41 seconds, so that play couldn't have gone off in 1 second. That's wrong. I don't know how he won that argument, because the last play started with 41.1. So that's no way that play only took a second off the clock. That's nice lobbying if you can do it. Good job, Adam Clark.
I think they'll trade that second and a half for that non-targeting call.
Exactly. 3rd down and 20. Low snap. Glassman handles it. Looks, fires down. The middle man's open. Across the 20. Down to the 15. It's a first down. Man out of the backfield. Marcus Rogers. Good play design there. Get your back into the secondary on a linebacker, and he went right around him. Man, oh man, on 3rd and 20, and you give that up. Here they clock it with 27 seconds to go. Huge play there by Western New Mexico, and Glassman just patted Mark Rogers right on the top of the helmet, saying good job there, and indeed it was.
You have 2nd and 20 from the 40, and you give up a 27-yard pass play.
Now it's 3rd down again. Well, they converted that last huge 3rd down. 3rd and 10 is a little tougher on this spot on the field. Less ground to have to cover. But again, I think you try to get it to somebody on the edge, let him run it in. Thunderbolts show blitz here, max blitz. They got 6 guys up on the line of scrimmage. Who's going to come? Glassman takes the snap. Here they all come. They break free. They get the pass complete. Trying to get to the pylon. Touchdown, Mustangs. They beat the defense of the Thunderbolts again. Get it underneath. And Evan Beebe broke the tackle and gets it on into the end zone. So 2 huge 3rd down conversions on that drive by Western New Mexico.
CSU Pueblo Thunderwolves football on Fox Sports Pueblo 1350.
Second half kickoff, a chance for the return. Duncan brings it out across the 10, 15, 20, down the sideline, 25, 30, cuts back inside, 35, 40, 45, still on his feet, fights across the 45 to about the 46-yard line.
First down.
Well, definitely kicking this direction, and able to return, and it happened there for Duncan. Good start to the second half for the Thunderwolves.
47-yard line. He took it 3 yards deep. That was a nice 50-yard return for Kieran Duncan. Again, question mark whether he was even going to play today.
Fake it. Going to look down the sideline. Cooper's open. He has it. Gets 1 foot down, I do believe. And it is a first down. Great catch over there on the sideline by Cooper. That pass a little bit high, a little wide, but Cooper got it and got his foot down for a gain of 13. They bring Boyd in motion across the formation. They're going to run a draw play. Here's McDonald off the right side. Cuts across the 40, 35, 30. On his feet. Inside the 25. Down to the 20-yard line. Pickup of 20.
And for the most accurate
Ball with the back half, the back nose sitting on the 19-yard line. They need the 10-yard line for the first down here. Radab on the slot right. Duncan wide to the right. Cooper in the slot to the left. Thompson now changing the play call. He's going to move Boyd out, so it's kind of a trips formation over to the right. Might be setting up a quick screen here to Radabaugh. Well, you got Boyd out there blocking for him. Straight drop back by Thompson. He's going to look into the end zone. Now steps up. He's got all kinds of room. Can run it. Now fires to the end zone, and it's caught at the goal line. Touchdown! Radabaugh with a great grab. Boy, I think Thompson could have run it, Joe, but it was unsure whether he could get the first down there, and he elected to fire to the end zone, and Radabaugh hauled it in.
You know, he might have been able to run for the first down, but he was looking for the touchdown.
Now Radabaugh
That's his first touchdown of the year.
Limping a little bit back to the 10 because he's the holder here on the extra point. Went down there. Well, he's kind of taking inventory, isn't he, here?
He'll take that 10 or that touchdown, though, won't he?
He will. He'll suffer a little pain for the score. Ball's down. Kick is up. And it is good. 12:22 to go here in the third quarter. We pick up where we left off in the second quarter. Another score. Thunderwolves lead at 28-21 on Fox Sports Pueblo.
Great stand by the defense. And now if you're going to look back at CSU Pueblo, Kalana Anderson is back to return punts now.
Yeah, I was wondering if the freshman experiment was over, at least for today. And we'll see what Anderson can do here off the punt. And he shanked it dead right. It's not going to matter. That goes into the Thunderwolves bench, and the Thunderwolves are going to start on the Western New Mexico side of the field here. They're trying to get, it's going to be about the 40. Oh, they stop him right at the 40. So 15-yard punt, and the Thunderwolves take over on offense, leading the game 28-21. First and 10 Thunderwolves from the 40 of Western New Mexico. I formation. Play action. They look right. Now look over the middle. Now they're going down the sideline. Duncan is down there. He's got it! Inside the 10 at about the 7-yard line. Late flag comes out.
I think that's going to be defensive holding.
Right, holding everything on the defense. I just was concerned there when the umpire was pointing the other way, but it is a holding call, and it's going to go against Western New Mexico. Great grab by Duncan on that right sideline. So second and goal from the 5-yard line. 28-21. Thunderwolves on top. 10:35 to go here in the third quarter. I formation. Grant Neal in the game to play fullback, I believe. Cam is the I back. They give it to him off the right side. Wedges his way in there. Touchdown! Cam McDonald off that right side has powered his way into the end zone. So the Thunderwolves take advantage of the good field position and score in a hurry.
Jim, it's going to have to start happening here soon, and the university is going to have to start maybe making a push. But Cameron McDonald has got to be considered a legitimate Harlan Hill candidate.
Yeah, and you got to have a good campaign for that. Kind of like the old Heisman days when you had to really put on the campaign.
I don't get as much swag as I used to get as a voter, but I still get some things.
Extra point is up, and it is good. 10:23 to go here in the third quarter. 35-21. Thunderwolves on top on Fox Sports Pueblo. First and 10. Play action over the middle. Ball's caught into the secondary. Nice move there. Across midfield down to about the 47-yard line. Xavier Ayers that time. Well, a little move there. Check your laundry. Coming across midfield there.
You know, he put a move on a linebacker, though, so it doesn't count. I mean, if it's on a defensive back, I get it, but...
I hear you. 17 yards on the play.
Go Pack.
First and 10 for Western New Mexico into Thunderwolf territory. 35-21, Thunderwolves lead it. Glassman takes the snap. Pump fake, goes right. Ball caught. Across the 40. Good head of steam across the 35. Inside the 30. Down to about the 27-yard line. Larry Young, he doesn't mess around. He's a big guy. He's going to make one move and go.
Well, that time Brandon Henry fell down in coverage. So, again... Still a 19-yard game, but when the defensive back falls down, Glassman is back there in the pocket. He has way too much time to throw.
He's a big dude from Temecula, California, 6'3", 220-pound senior. Could end up the all-time passing leader in RMAC as far as yardage goes.
I think he is the all-time leader in touchdowns thrown as of today.
Play action down over the middle. Man is there. Touchdown! What a grab in the back of the end zone by Larry Young. Threaded the needle on that one.
Touchdown Mustangs.
And Young lets the cornerback know about it.
That was LaRon Tarkington. It looked like the safety in coverage.
Just like that, the Mustangs get right back in the ball game, up off the deck and score.
It's been a long time, Jim, since you and I have seen a team shred
right. That's a good
CSU Pueblo's defense. And that's what's happening right now.
And they muffed the snap, and it's recovered. That ball never got out of there. It just got about a foot behind the center. It's like it skidded on him when he went to snap it. So the extra point, no good. 35-27. Thunderwolves by 8. Timeout on the field on Fox Sports Pueblo. McDonald in the backfield. Pressure out the edge, and they've got him. Back at the 20-yard line. Did the ball come out? It did, and it's a fumble, and it's Western New Mexico football at the 19-yard line. sack and a fumble and the recovery. And the turnover bug comes up to bite the Thunderwolves. And now Western New Mexico with that hot offense in the red zone already with 7:15 to go here in the third quarter.
A.J. Thompson's inner clock has to go off. He did not have as much time as he thought he did, obviously, but he was back there for a long time.
And then if you are going to eat it, you make sure you eat it and have the football. And he coughed it up. That twist again over the middle. Man's got it inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Ayers doesn't get the first down, but he got right in there. And John Riston told us about Glassman loves to throw the post pattern.
Third down.
And they gained 16, so it's 3rd and 4 now from the 14-yard line.
This could be two-down territory for Western New Mexico into the wind.
They didn't start off the game exceptionally great on 3rd down, but here of late they've been dynamite. 3rd down and 4. They're going to run the ball to Rogers, and he's hitting the backfield, and he's snowed under as Estica has him and takes him down.
Adam Clark saying, where is that?
Number 40.
Well, his runner kept going.
Hey, you can't argue for a personal foul there. That's ridiculous. You're starting to really beg if you're going to flag called there. Now it's 4th down and a long 2. They're still going to try the field goal. And they block it again. This time they got a chance for a return. It's loose on the deck, but the Thunderbolts just covered up at the 23-yard line. Is falling on the ball, Brandon Henry. He could have tried to pick that up and advance it. Well, but instead, the Thunderbolts prevent the score. They block 2 in a row, and this one counts. It's one of those times you negate all that momentum you get by the block kick if you don't get a first down at least here.
I just saw a tweet from the RMAC, and as I had mentioned earlier, Mitch Glossman is the RMAC's all-time leader in touchdown passes now with an even 100.
Good career. The Thunderbolts defense can come up with a stop here. They're all up along the line of scrimmage. The question is, who's going to blitz here?
Just watch for a little pass to Marcus Rogers.
Low snap, but it's handled. Hits the pass away, and it is caught. Coming out of his break, the ball was on its way and turning, and the ball hit him right between the numbers, the freshman Casey Allison. Double wide out left. Slot man to the right. Tight end lines up right behind the left tackle on the left in the slot. Give it to Roger. Big hole. He's got the first down and more into the secondary across the 25 down to the 20-yard line. Gain of 14 on the play. 1st and 10 Mustangs. They put the pressure on the Thunderwolves defense again here with 1:13 to go in the third quarter. Defense has been out there a long time. This is the 10th play of this drive. Osman, a low snap. He handles it. Here comes late pressure, and they got him.
Tony Campton.
Campton gives him a little shove at the end of it. Loss of 6 on the play back to the 16-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down now and 15 yards to go for the first down, 16 for the touchdown.
Now, if you're Western New Mexico, you got to think about going for it here.
Yeah, because your last 2 kicks were blocked. And they aren't even threatening to send the field goal unit out there. They're going to go for it. 4th down and 5 for the first down. 4th and 6 for the touchdown. Fans sensing it here, trying to get some noise. Trips to the left. Glassman from the pistol. Takes the snap, looks left, and here comes pressure, and they got him sacked! Morgan Fox back at the 15-yard line. There's that championship pedigree right there, Joe. Defense, we've said it, they've been gashed today. They've been giving up yards in chunks, but they needed a play there, and who better than Morgan Fox?
RMAC preseason defensive player of the year, nation's leader in sacks. No one this season bigger than that one right there.
So the Thunderwolves take over at their own 16-yard line, and they need one of those character drives right here.
You just need something to give your defense a break.
A.J. Thompson up under center. They go to the I formation. Wide out to each side to send Riston in motion this time to the left side. And they run the draw play to McDonald across the 15-20. Nice cut to the outside, down the sideline. 30, 35, cuts back inside, across the 40. Still on his feet, powering his way out to the 47-yard line. 31 yards by Cameron McDonald.
What do you say? He's that good.
It's just such a pleasure to watch this guy work.
And our angle on that play, we had the perfect view. Gary Dixon, the freight training best pulling guard in America, gets a kick-out block, and then Cam's gone.
And that's just not us saying it. I mean, you get Borberly, the former line coach, saying he's that good. We got to trust his sense.
He's at the University of Virginia.
And they run a draw play again. This time it's Bernard McDonald. Nice cut. 45-40. Still on his feet. 30, 25, 20. Out of bounds at about the 13-yard line. Bernard McDonald this time.
I just wonder if there's a third McDonald that could take it the rest of the way.
Go from the pistol. They give it to Cam off the left side. Cuts it back inside across the 5 to the goal line. Touchdown! Is a signature drive in a hurry. Big run, excuse me, run, big run.
McDonald.
Extra point attempt here by Greg O'Donnell. Radaball the holder, he's got it down, kick is up. And it is good. 11:50 to go in the fourth quarter. Thunderwolves restore a little order. They lead it 42-27 on Fox Sports. 11:44. Wind picking up here in the Thunder Bowl. Right here, whipping into our crowd mic below us here. Ball at the 12-yard line. Send a man in motion. Low snap. It's handled. They look left. Now they fire up the sideline. Wide open. 35-40. 45-50. Down the sideline and knocked out of bounds at the 40-yard line. That was a grievous error there by Brian Jones. He bit, thinking the screen pass was going to come to Rodgers. He left his man, and that resulted in a huge game at the sideline. You cannot afford to do that. Give him 5 or 10 yards.
Not 51. 51.
It's all. As always, they make their play call from the line of scrimmage. Well, Thunderbolts stopped them on the last big fourth down call. Morgan Fox got the sack. Do they dial that up again? Glassman with the hand signals. He has Rodgers on his left hip. Trips to the right. Got a tight end lined up on the left side this time. Glassman takes the snap. Here comes pressure off the edge. Pass is dropped, incomplete. They turn it over on down. Western New Mexico has a punt block of any kind. This is the time to do it here. Tanner Kuda is the punter for the Thunderwolves. Here they all come up on the line of scrimmage. Good snap. Kick is blocked. And they pick it up off the 30 down to about the 26-yard line. They got through there and got the punt block. Just what they needed. So Western New Mexico in business. Crowd to its feet here. Glassman now is going to call an audible. Bull's going to rush 4. Glassman has it, looks left, got the screen pass, but they've got it covered, but a good move up the sideline, but it looks like he's about a yard short of the first down, I do believe. Got it to Rodgers. Depends on the spot over here on the sideline. Looks like he's short by about a half a yard. It is Thunderwolves football. They're moving to the Lone Star Conference next year. Straight drop back. Glassman over the middle. Ball caught. Paid a heavy price. My goodness, at the 49-yard line. Ball grabbed on the play by Evan Beebe. That's the second time he's been shellacked today over the middle. But he held on to it. Give him credit. 1st and 10. For the Mustangs at the 49-yard line. 49-yard line. Well, it did make it to 80. It's 81 degrees right now. Still, all in all, very nice day. Play action. Here comes pressure. They dump it over the middle screen. Rogers puts his head down, breaks one tackle. Good attitude run there as he gets the first down. Marquise Rogers just took that ball ahead and gets the first down. Crowd on its feet, wanting one more stop here from its defense. Long count by Glassman. Pump fake goes left. Ball caught into the secondary across the 20 down to about the 16-yard line. Ayers there on a quick little post pattern. They ran play action. They faked it to Rogers. Then a quick strike there by Glassman. So the Mustangs still alive here. The ball down to the 15-yard line. We're down to 2:15 to go. Clock rolls. So now it's fourth down. 4th and 4 from the 10-yard line. Make it the 9-yard line. 4th and 4 from the 9 here with 1:29 to go. Glassman from the pistol. Trips to the right. He's got Rogers, or rather Young, in a slot to the left. Rogers lined up on his right hip. Takes the snap, looks right, pressure out the edge, throwback screen, and they got it diagnosed, and it goes over on downs. Joe Rosenbrock with a great play. They faked the pass right, came back, screen left to Rogers, and Rosenbrock snuffed it out, and the ball goes over on downs, and the Thunderwolves can go into victory formation, kneel on it twice, and that'll be the ball game. By no means was it easy here, and the defense didn't have one of their better days, but here in the fourth quarter, Thunderwolves able to come up with 4 stops in the red zone. So A.J. Thompson, let's just go up and get it over with. So they get up under center, take the snap, take the knee, and that will do it. Players start to congratulate each other. Hard-fought ball game here today at the Thunder Bowl. It started off a punt fest in the first quarter. Then it became a score fest. What a crazy afternoon it was indeed here. But the Thunderwolves survive it, and they win it 42-27. Back with our post-game show on Fox Sports Pueblo.
Colorado.